We're back with more of the Instigators, presented by Seneca Resorts and Casinos. Nothing else comes close.
All right, he's a defenseman. He shoots right. He's born December 19th, 1996. He hails from Moorhead, Minnesota. 6'3", 198. We'll ask him if that's accurate. We welcome Will Borgen to the show. Willie Borgen, what's going on?
Oh, not much. Just back in Moorhead, Minnesota, hanging out.
Question for you. First question. What's your nickname?
My nickname, most people just call me Borgs or Borgie.
What do you want people to call you?
It doesn't matter, honestly. I get a lot of different ones. I mean,
are you a hunter?
I am. Yep, I've been hunting my whole life. Deer.
Well, we requested to have you on, you specifically, if you can believe it. And I was told that you might be tough to find because you might be in the bush.
Oh no, it's not my season right now. I don't turkey hunt, but I do deer hunt, and I've gone goose and pheasant hunting, just a couple other things, but mostly deer my whole life.
So if you're not hunting, what are you doing?
I mean, right now, not much. Mostly just been sitting at home, trying to stay in shape, and I got to go out to the lake now. The lake's gotten a little bit warmer here, so I go out to my mom's cabin. That's about it right now for me.
Will Borgen joining the Instigators here. 6'3", 198. More than that, less than that, accurate?
That's pretty close. I might be 6'3", maybe 6'2", I don't know. But my weight, yeah, it's right around there, trying to get it up.
So tell us what kind of player you are. Describe yourself as a player.
All right. I think I'm a puck moving defenseman. I don't do anything too crazy. I try to get the puck to the forwards, let them do the work up front, and then my main concern is just taking care of the back end. I like to be out there for the PKs and end of game situations. That's what I find fun in the game, and that's what I enjoy. So I think I'd be considered more defensive for sure, but I think I move the puck well, and yeah.
Will, 2 years ago, we enjoyed you playing alongside Rasmus Dahlin in development camp, and you guys look really good together. Then it was your first year pro. You played in Rochester, but also played 4 games in Buffalo. This year, spent the whole year in Rochester. When do you think, and I know that's out of your control, but with your progression, when do you think you'd be like, hey, I'm knocking on the door to make the Buffalo Sabres and to be a regular on the team?
I mean, after those 4 games, I think a big thing for me is just, getting confidence with playing at that level. I mean, you join a new team. I mean, I know some of the guys, most of them from camp and whatnot, and they're very welcoming. But when you play with guys for a while, you gain confidence on the ice and stuff. So I think after those 4 games, it helped me out a lot. Just getting to know the guys, getting to know what that level is like playing at. And, I'm hoping for this upcoming season to try to make a push to make the roster. But, yeah, I feel confident. I feel like I can play at that level now that I have. And it's my second year pro so far, so I felt pretty good about it.
When you're down there with guys like Chris Taylor, did they, give you a better understanding of what you need to be as a defenseman to play in the National Hockey League? Like, they give you a style? Do they say, hey, this is what the team needs? You kind of fit underneath these guidelines, work on this, and you'll have a shot to play?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they say it just directly like that, but, they help you out constantly. They're great coaches, some of my favorites I've ever had in my life, all of them. But, I mean, I do video all the time with Gord Dineen, and he points out the little things that'll help me out, just like details on the penalty kill, because that's probably where I want to specialize to help me have a role in Buffalo. But yeah, so I think they help you out constantly. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're developing all of us younger guys, and it's they're unbelievable to work with.
So you went to the USHL in 14-15. You played for the Omaha Lancers, spent 3 years at St. Cloud State. Where did you go? Where were you before that? Did you have any chance to go and play in one of the major junior leagues in Canada? Were you a Shattuck St. Mary's guy? I don't know much before your track record before Omaha.
I just played in Moorhead my whole life, playing youth hockey and then high school hockey here through senior year. I had a chance. I could have went to the USHL my senior year, but I wanted to stay here. You know, Minnesota kids, we like the state tournament and whatnot. So that's kind of my thing. That the only thing I can recall is with the WHL. I remember I think it was Calgary Hitmen. They told me. I think they called me and saw me at an Elite League game and told me I was affiliated with them and I could come there too, but I never talked to them after that. I was planning on staying in high school and going to college. So
Minnesota high school hockey tournament is known for the big hair and the all hair hockey team. Did you grow your hair out? Did you have the special nicks on the side like Patty Kane? Like what was that all about?
No, our coach John Ammerman, he liked it short. And he wouldn't let us have it too long. So no, I didn't have anything special, and I only made the tournament my sophomore year. So I didn't make it my junior or senior, so I didn't have too many chances to show anything. But yeah, we kept it pretty clean cut in Moorhead most of the time.
It was a business trip.
It was a business trip, exactly.
How'd you guys do?
Us, but we lost. We lost the first game 1-0 to Duluth East.
Should have grown your hair out.
It might have helped. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe that's why your morale. You guys didn't have any morale.
I know, exactly. Boost the confidence. We have to go out there, show our hair off.
I love when that time of year when everyone comes out and the guys go with the flow. So what have you been doing? What else have you been doing? I mean, I know you say you're going up to the cabin, but have you been watching this Last Dance at all? Yeah.
I just came. I was at the lake this weekend, and then I came right back Sunday night to make sure I got it because we don't have cable up there, so I had to come back and watch it.
And
it's unbelievable. Those guys were crazy back then. I think Dennis Rodman might have became my favorite player, even though I haven't seen him play like an actual game before. But now that I got
being a defenseman, and he was a great defensive player in the game. I mean, do you say like, man, look at the way this guy would sell out to try to get a ball. Look at the way this guy would play to try to knock a guy off his feet. I mean, do you take that into consideration? Like, I mean, I don't want to see it with the yellow hair and 33 in there. I mean, to each their own if you want. But, I mean, do you take anything like that about how these guys compete?
Yeah, for sure. I thought it was that's what I loved about Dennis Rodman. I had no idea he was bullying Pippen and Jordan before he even got to the Bulls. I had no idea he was on the Pistons Spurs before then. But, yeah, it was crazy because, like, they showed the stats, like if they show those whatever the trivia is, and he had 20 rebound games with 0 points, 7 of them, and the most next was like 2.
Yeah.
You know, the amazing thing about watching, The Last Dance is you start to realize that you need all types of players to be successful, okay? Whether you're in basketball or whether you're playing in hockey. Dennis Rodman was not a point producer. He didn't look for the limelight. He did his job. He got rebounds. He kicked it out to the offensive players, which got the baskets. And it kind of correlates to you and the way that you play the game. You do skate well. You do move the puck well. But the best part of your game is you're physical and you defend and you take pride in that. And in order to win games, we need – and I've said this many times on our show to Andrew Peters and Marty Biron, that I think a player like you is needed in Buffalo. I love how you're big, you're physical, and you're defense first, which I think the Sabres need. So, I mean, do you see yourself in that role?
Yeah, that's what I live for. I mean, that's what I love doing. I appreciate that part of the game. I mean, Do I mind getting a point every once in a while, passing it up to the forwards, getting an assist? No, but I do love that part of the game. That's what I take the most pride in. I think is like my favorite stat is like block shots and plus minus. So
Yeah, listen, Bill. Can I call you Bill?
you can call me Bill. I mean that's my dad's name, but
So if a point comes every 80 games, like mine, don't worry about it. Just enjoy yourself and play.
yeah, for sure. I do.
We got to give you a better nickname, like Wild Boar.
I think some people call me. Who is it? I think it might have been McWilliam. He calls me Wild Bill sometimes, but that's the craziest one.
Hey, Petey, you know as well as I do, the secret names are always made, behind the scenes. The best ones are made behind the scenes, when you're just kind of with the boys and good fun stuff happens. But
hey, did you see when the coach on that the third Last Dance gave the boys the green light if they went out and played hard?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Pretty easy motivation, eh? Did you ever get that at St. Cloud State?
Yeah.
You ever get that at St. Cloud State?
We were told to have fun but be smart. That was mostly it. In college, it's a little bit harder to give you that kind of freedom.
What about Tails and Roch? Does he ever come in the room and sit to the boys after playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he says, guys, big game on Sunday, and you guys have the night to do whatever you want around town? Like, does he ever get you guys going this way?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Tails is great. He's great at motivating the boys. I think the biggest thing for us is, like, when we have a long weekend, we're playing well. He says we come out on top this third period. We might get 2 days off, and the boys get riled up for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because Marty, that goes back to Cutchy, and then Cunny was doing that too. Like Tails is old school. He's from that same. The minors sucks, man. Like it's tough to travel and 3-3. You earn those Monday, Tuesday off. You win those 3 games.
And will tell you that, listen, Tails is not giving 2 days off to the boys so he could have 2 days off because the coaches are still at the rink. He's doing that for the players. That's what's important there, right, Will?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think it's much needed every once in a while, especially, like you said, in the minors. We travel, we play 3-3 sometimes, and it's like we get 2 days off. It's some much needed rest and get you back going for Wednesday's game.
Hey, the first laps around on Wednesday morning are a little sticky, aren't they?
Sometimes for sure.
I'm going to tell you right now, bring me back as Reggie Dunlop. Just player coach. I want to go out with the boys.
Quarantine's getting a hold of you, eh, Riv?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Will, listen, you've been fun, man. It's been a treat to have you on. We're rooting for you here on the show, really. I think I echo Riv's sentiments when he says that we'd love to see a player like you in Buffalo. So good luck to you. Work hard. And hopefully we can see you back here. Hopefully you guys will be back playing after the quarantine. Riv, Marty, anything else you want to say before Billy chimes off?
No, I'm good. Just, stay safe and healthy in Minnesota, and hopefully we see you soon here in Buffalo.
Don't get lost in the woods, Bill.
All right, I won't. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.